Fnatic and North, ladies and gentlemen, map Mirage. It's the third and final one. If you're still awake, good evening, good morning, and all of that good stuff, because it's time for more Counter-Strike. It does seem like we're going to be seeing a bit of fragging coming out of the North side. Not too much in the form of that utility. Those two smokes, I'm wondering where they're going. That's actually a Molotov invested early towards the window. Not the smoke just yet. And they do take control of middle early. A couple of shots from Brawl, and they're actually locked in towards CT, and they just flood into A. Look at AZ go. Holds W all the way from middle, and now with the bomb down, we've got a 5v5 after plan.
We certainly do. They are the most exciting at times. You can see that Fnatic are very happy to oblige. They've got the defuse kit. They have the smoke. This is all by design. They're happy to do it, and they're normally very successful in their campaigns at this sort of approach. Flash coming in from the Palace, and Kiabi holding that position. We've got 4 players towards CT spawn.
Just find the first. They're coming in as a rather big pack, and AZ, good work around the smoke. Agent B and MSL, they're all just chipping in. Everybody has got a frag on North, apart from Gade. For the team Ace, it has to be Gu, I believe is how you pronounce it.
Say that again?
I'd rather not.
Gu?
Yeah, that's exactly how it goes. Yeah, that's how you actually say it.
It's catchy.
Yeah. Nice shot, Gu.
So he's given up the armor there, but still, I guess they lost the round regardless. He was looking for any exit kills available.
I can't think of any reason.
I'm trying to find something.
Both of you are scratching your head.
He could have kept the armor at least. I guess he was looking towards city spawn for a last second kill. He was going to go down even if he got it. Match paused. This will be technical, not tactical.
So you guys remember when we watched the Fnatic game versus Complexity the other day on Mirage?
Oh, yeah.
And on the T-side pistol for Fnatic, they did that really cool split on the window position, crunching onto jungle. They did the deep.
Lots of players.
That was great. So I'm hoping we see some more bits and pieces like that come on out here from the Fnatic side of things. We have noted that their T-side of B executes. They're very all-in-y, and they haven't seemed to really bring them too much success over both Mirage games that we've watched during ESL Pro League Season 11 thus far. Once was against Big, once was against Complexity. Yeah, their B hits weren't great, but once they could work things through the mid defaults, they're able to get their individuals hitting some big shots and feeling comfortable. Things started to look much better for them. So it looks like now that freeze time is ticking on back down, we will be getting this game underway.
2 scouts. One's on the floor for J-Dubs. And we've seen some magic from Fnatic with the scouts on the CT side very recently in their game versus Complexity. They just took control early with that cheap discount budget Poundland AWP. Now the smokes fly in.
Lovely smokes, very well coordinated. Molotov down at the firebox. And we are going to see Brolan now. He's good at this CZ at close range, and you're seeing it replicated now. First kill delivered. He gets a dink on the second as well. A boatload of damage inflicted towards North. And JW, hiding behind the smoke, but here comes the Mac-10. This could save the day. Kiabi flashed in once again. There's so much action going down on the A side now. More grenades being delivered. He's run out of bullets and somehow survives. The bomb is planted, and it is vantage towards North.
I don't see much in the form of options for Fnatic here.
I think they saved the double scouts, and it's so unfortunate. They've done so much there, and they just don't know about it. The grenades landed well. The CZs are getting dinks, but there were so many players involved, it was difficult to keep up. And JW lets one jump by, and it looks like everyone will survive on the North side here. North, after being dropped on the first map, managed to have a resurgence on Overpass. Mirage, I would say it's Fnatic territory, but it depends on the Fnatic you get. It was interesting to hear Samuelson's thoughts. I didn't want to make them too structured within the squad, but there is some problems with that as well. If they are too loose, if they're having a rough day individually, that play style when they are let off the leash, as it were, can be unsustainable and inconsistent.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he was very kind of connected to the idea of not over-structuring and yet maintaining a degree of it. Him and Jumpy seemed aligned on that, in terms of their description of the individuals that do comprise the new and improved Fnatic Brolan Golden alongside the core with the major trophy cabinet.
Looks like it's going to be the same thing, rinse and repeat. It worked once, why won't it work again? And this time, Brolan's not up close towards that ramp to cause a little bit of dramas early on, so this should almost be a complete freebie. But the question for me now is, if it is another A execute and they just get the bomb site for free, they plant the bomb, do Fnatic want to go for this? Do they want exits? Do they want to take as many guns out of their hands as possible, or do they want to try and win? So will be a
Whoa,
retake.
look at that. It's just a perfect isolation of that A site. It's very satisfying to look at. And then there's the secondary smoke from Kyo. It looks like it could get a little awkward. Yeah, there is somewhat of a gap, but not enough for Fnatic to really work too much off. Yeah, he holds his line. They're boosting over. I like the idea, but Kirby, perfect placement of his crosshair ensures that there's not too much more damage to be done. MSL will be checking connector, will find himself a J-Dubs, probably not ready for the flush of trade, and Brollan actually with the USP did connect onto another one, he even dinks him. Cage and B fortunately bought a helmet.
They just wanted to go down with the bomb here.
Solemnly go down with the ship. We'll see 3 players survive. Cadenese just about there with 20 HP. And Flusher will save the scout again, but here come the gun rounds here. Now, Chad, you know Flusher pretty well. Does he keep that scout? He's going to throw it over the JW in that first gun round. Well, how does that make you feel when you're 3-0 down? You fine with it? You're a scout fan?
Yeah, I do think the scout is very, very versatile, and I don't mind seeing it for JW especially. But look, if they continue to be meticulous with this utility usage, I don't think JW is going to get much of a say with the scout regardless. One thing North are definitely going to have sorted out is the smokes and molotovs. Well, that's a tag.
I was going to say, I didn't know where MSL's health went. It was a scout bullet through the smoke. Just as you talk about the versatility of the scout, see what JW can display. That was a very easy kill for Crimsy.
You will see more of these kind of looser rounds in the first gun round, especially if the CT's 4 spot in the second. Galby just trying to thread a needle through an unexpected play, contact out towards Palace, just trying to catch a CT out. Good awareness from Crims, not a mistake by Kiabi, just a strange round this one sometimes.
Everything's a bit more unknown. And, charging forward will be MSL, met by Golden's bullets. Another one from him. Looking to claw it back as Cajun. Where's that bomb? It's loose at the moment towards short. Could be retrieved by Gade, and now all Gade can do is hold the line. He will take JW down, traded immediately, and Golden, he was so quiet on overpass. Looks like he's back to his old self here on B on Mirage.
I think you might be right there. Nice shots coming through. He will be taking his AWP forward, that's for sure. And AK-47 salvage. Here's Golden. From that bench position, looking much stronger with the M4. He did say he's a bit of a Mirage master. JW opting for the UMP.
Underpass? Yes.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, that is quite curious. He did have enough money to buy a proper rifle if he wanted to.
I guess he's banking on the fact they've got a low buy, but if anything, they've got 4 rifles and a P250. They just might not be expecting this on such a high-pressure round. Kiabi's watching it, though. He's got a pretty much guaranteed kill.
What on earth? This is JW from day one again.
Yeah, that exactly. I was about to say the same thing. We saw this against Big, right? That was the same exact scenario. He would just go and die alone in very peculiar circumstances.
I guess it goes with what Samuelson said, as Gade's going to get the B-bomb site for free right now when he takes down Golden. Samuelson said, JW, you know, he's
got to let him be AW.
So
yeah, he'll win rounds and he'll lose rounds. Yeah.
And right there, giving away an opening, well, you know, that's basically losing a round right here. Fnatic are going to
I wouldn't have minded it so much he went underpass and just held the tight angle right on the corner, waiting to see whether they could come through. At least there'd be a chance of like the single kill coming in. But they had rifles here. They had an AK-47. They weren't desperate for an opening kill per se. Sure, I don't mind a little aggressive push, but we'll see whether there's anything left to be said in the round. Doesn't look like it. Brollan gets a face full of lead at that point, through the wall no less, so he'll actually survive as he limps away with 16 HP. MSL, though, coming with a big backstab, and he is taking no prisoners. He'll find Flusher first, looking towards the kitchen, but they've already retreated, and the wall bang comes through. Great stuff.
You rarely see that wall bang connect.
They're both dead anyway. There's no way there's another flank. Yeah, one flank from MSL. Yeah, you deal with that, you think you're safe. But the secondary flank right there will finish things on off. And now Fnatic, they're going to be regretting the decisions of the previous round very, very quickly. They don't have enough money to opt for a buy. And well, we'll get that replay of KGB getting 2 individuals with their trousers down in CT spawn there, trying to get a cheeky little booster over the top. But yeah, it should be just a partial investment for Fnatic. I wouldn't expect them to go all in after that in the early stages right now. That's just very puzzling to me.
It's a weird one. It's a thinker. I'm going to have to get back to you on that one, how I feel about it.
We'll have our morning meeting.
Yeah, a morning meeting.
Debrief for what happened the day before.
We'll have a coffee.
I'd rather you debrief behind closed doors, Chad, if I'm honest.
Ooh,
very good. Very good with the towel around me technique these days.
I do the towel around the nipples. Have you heard that before?
Me too, but everyone laughs at me.
No,
but
you look great.
It's very effective.
Yeah, Chad, you're gonna do that tomorrow. See how it feels.
Yeah.
Walk around the house.
Wear it like a dress.
Yeah.
My chest is a bit big for that, I think, boys.
Your chest? Have you seen me? I've got straight tits.
Ooh, okay, and yeah.
It's Eco here. Fnatic will be using the P50s.
Indeed, indeed.
HE, smoke, and all the bits.
All the
That's
bits they need.
B.
B-I-T-S-A-I-Z-Y.
Smoke HE. This is, we like to have fun when the rounds are pretty much completed before we start.
Yes.
They've gone towards B though, Chad. We don't like this approach sometimes. The Desert Eagle starts to light them up. This could be enough at this stage. Damage coming in left, right, and center as we find a 2-on-2. The Molotov delivered towards the window now. Bomb needs to be salvaged. 30 seconds and another P250 headshot. We said this was the Eco and there was no chance of Fnatic, but we were dead wrong. Kiabi will have to clutch it out in a 2-on-1 now. Bomb in the open. He does know where Crims is, but he does suspect a flank, but he would be wrong. Bomb down, 2 players towards Kitchen. Time is of the essence. How does he even get this planted? I don't see a world where he wins this, but the smoke might help.
The smoke could be everything, and they are paired up. For 8 seconds, he has to hold this. He has to hold this. He fakes it out, and that's going to be Crims. 3 frags in the round. It was the opening 2 from JW that really did start the party, but it is going to be Crims to crash it. Huge work.
Isn't it insane? JW goes from being the reason that they probably lose round to the reason that they win a round.
Samuelson, exactly what he said.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that so much as a former in-game leader. But sure, if he's winning the rounds.
This shot, I don't know what he's even looking at.
That's mad.
I like W's, preferably, less L's. And the guns will come back out. And once again, it's a similar scenario. There are rifles on the board for North. A couple of compromises. Can Fnatic get it done this time? Good start. It's a great start.
Golden start, but in towards Golden's domain they go. And in fact, Flusher, he's not even going to let them get to the in-game leader. He's holding them off at the first hurdle. 2 more to come. Cajun B walks into the crosshairs, does well to force him off, but oh, the jiggle into the headshot. Golden takes the tight line. And so 3 equalizing the gap, or rather closing the gap. Fnatic do get competitive. That was, of course, only against the Wibbly Bye. Couple of rifles in there.
They should get another one of those right here being offered on uppers. We get the highlight through the window there. Should be a save call coming out from North, meaning Fnatic will be able to do exactly that, equalize the scoreline here, putting us at 4-4. Now, you did hear me during the death segment talk about the results for North recently on this map. It hasn't looked pretty. So far, things are looking okay. Realistically, if they could be posting 6 or 7 T-sided rounds, I would say they should be very, very happy with that. Oh dear.
Oh, that nade.
Down by that
nade. Hurts. You don't like to see those ones kicked off the round, do you? Just when you're making your way towards the side. They've got the bomb down, though. That's very happy with that.
No
That's
complaints.
all they ever wanted. Maybe even more. They've got themselves a kill. The bomb down.
2 kills.
2 kills on a full eco, Chad. You'd be saying, all right, lads, good eco. You'd be fine with
Pat
that.
him on the back if you could.
A few fist bumps there.
Might be having a bit of a party.
What is
dancing around after work.
Now we're not touching each other so much. Are we doing no fist bumps? We're doing like the elbows?
We're doing elbows.
So one of those together?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Doesn't feel as kind of victorious.
Feels very clunky.
Yeah, it's more like the chicken tap.
Yep.
Boom.
The
Like
chicken
that.
tap.
Yeah.
I like it. Getting your wings out.
Yeah. I like it. I felt pretty good, actually. Alex, I can't reach you.
No,
I could have signaled to
that is the efficacy of the fist, is that you can extend your arm further than the elbow. That is part of parcel of the benefit of the hand.
Yeah, well, there'll be more dissection of celebrations here later on in the broadcast. That's fist bumps covered. We'll move on to hugging next as JW embraces MSL at the start of the round there. We are going to find an opening kill, and it is going to be Fnatic off to a flying start here in round number 9. First frag for Fnatic, but AZ does strike back. Great evening for him so far, and he wants round still.
JW to hold connector, jumping across. He does get caught. Brolin will find the necessary trade, but look at his health. Oh no, 16 HP. He's looking for a safe haven, and a stray bullet from Kierby. Ask Kierby where he killed Brolin. I don't know if he'd know, but still effective. Getting closer and closer to finish things one off. Crims, though, he's holding the cross, and oh, the timing, just as AZ was about to take that line. It could benefit him in the grand scheme of things, though, because he'll come from Connector. Golden's job will be to get the information, the calls, and perhaps a frag onto default. He does get it. Bomb down, and it's all Golden. Doesn't matter about Crims' position. He's done it all and grabs himself a lovely bonus Krieg, as Crims will pick up the AWP. So the fuse comes in, and advantage is now in the hands of the Swedes.
I like that right there from North, that plan attempt. You could see what the idea was. Get both of them on the safe side of the bomb boxes. Here's that replay through the smoke as Roland tried to escape. But the idea there is Cajun's meant to make that frag because Golden should be coming out to pre-aim the default bomb box plant spot, which is just near Cajun's position. So realistically, the way that, if it was a perfect world, Cajun gets the kill on the guy picking from CT, they still plant safe. They don't have to worry about connected.
Because he's tucked in on like Tribox.
Precisely.
Right.
Just didn't stick the landing on that one right there. And now North have been forced down to just pistols. A couple of bits of stray utility. And it does look like they want to go for this A execute once more. They had success here with the Glocks and getting a plant. This time around, we can see, looking at the mini-map, that Brolin is playing retakes. So maybe more of the same.
Maybe you're dead on here, Chad, but that is a little bit different. It's a spicy opener from Cajun, and we'll see whether they can actually get the bomb planted again. A double spray from Flusher. Crims will be chiming in as well. They're starting to get really warmed up here on the server. Gade and Kiabi, though, have got a bit of weaponry. And Kiabi with the sound cue. Golden, he'll be taken down here, I think. He's looking towards underpass. The swing from the CZ is successful. Perfectly done. It can jump up towards window as well. He still has a slight chance to win the round, but it is a 3 versus 1. The flashbang will have to be very effective, but it is not. Flusher ready and waiting. Good attempts, good plans, but 4 kills for Flusher coming in. Thick and fast.
That's how I like it, Henry. 6-4 the score on the door. Flusher with 4 in that round. Round 11 on the cards now. And a quick recap, of course, if you haven't seen the series so far. It started on Vertigo, it was North pick. We did see the Swedes take it in the end, though. In fact, it was a very blistering T-side from them to finish. North T-side did impress. Certainly got Chad excited.
Yeah, just the little details, how safe they could do a lot of their executes.
Yeah, cool.
But one of the things, you know, with the Danish side, with MSL teams, they're always hugely successful when it comes to having regimented strategies, but now they have aggression to deal with it. JW's ult will strike first. He's been a bit of a nuisance ever since he had that UMP debacle, and now through the flames, Kirby will fall as well. North have been stopped before they've even made it to the front door of A.
That's twice we've seen Kirby walking out of Palace, this time through the flames of Brolin.
Get him. Yeah, someone's got to shut him down. Someone had to. It was getting out of control there. Someone had to just put him out of their misery. It's going to be AZ at this point. A mercy killing from Fnatic. Yeah, we'll see. Just one player remaining. It's going to be AZ with the AWP. No chance of winning the round, but maybe a few fancy kills to come through with his AWP. He's very fast, can be flashy. That was lovely work. Final bullet on that Krieg. Of course it connects right to the dome. And just going to buy some time here.
Oh, Dignitas sticker. That's nice. We were talking about him earlier.
Yeah.
The old alien. It's an owl now, isn't it?
Yeah, just as ugly.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
I have a degree of nostalgia glasses on the alien.
Is OD still there?
No, he's not.
He's long gone.
He's gone. It's never had the best branding with that name, to be honest with you.
No.
That's why I've gone for more like Team Dig now, I think.
Have they actually?
Yeah. They're trying to move away from that.
Well, when you Google the org and you don't get the org first, that's the problem.
That's a massive problem. Yeah, does make sense.
Discoverability in the modern day.
Well then.
Imagine calling yourself Machine.
Yeah.
It's hard to be high up on the search.
Not ideal, that one.
You called yourself Henry Greer, you smart boy.
Go Google it. You'll see who will be at the very top.
There's a cyclist called Alex Richardson. Do you know that?
Here we go.
Oh, they're doing the double Molotovs. These work real well. And at the moment, to be fair, Fnatic tend to play for the retake. Brolin will just be trying to catch a couple on the walk in. Sees Kirby. Oh, he's played that so well, just on the periphery of the smoke, and now he's thrown one of his own as well to extend his time up on the box. MSL planting safe, though. They are getting... Oh! Not quite in time, but great connection from Brolin. He has the lineup over the smoke. A chance, another dropping. AZ's gone. 2v4 now. What on earth can Cajun B and Gabe do? Tagged as he jumps across. Salt in the wound. Cajun B lined up with a double, but won't get both. And that's the end of that.
That was the strat they were running on their anti-ecos, Henry. Doesn't work so well against the gun rounds, does it?
Why not?
Well, look, when you got Brolin being able to jump up and use the edge of that smoke with the scope on the Krieg and use that thing like a laser beam.
It's insane how he does that so well. Like, it is unfathomable how he manages to find so many crispy shots, scoped or not. JW through the smoke,
Oh,
of course.
he pushed, okay.
There you go. So here's Golden. Finding a bit of form now. Cheeky defuse.
And away we go.
We've got Klaus Santanderson tweeting us in saying, no elbow bumping, because you cough into your elbow. You should be touching each other's feet next time.
That's a good point.
He's right. We'll do some foot bumps from now on.
Foot bumps only. That kind of does make sense. If I give you a little,
it's like, what's up?
little tap,
Yeah, we can see you, man.
Easy. That attitude's not bad.
I might make it my regular thing. Make business meetings a bit awkward, like at the meeting table, doing like a full leg onto the. Oh, nice to meet you, sir. Hi.
The whole leg across the desk. Sorry, let me just formally introduce myself.
There we go. 13, big one, full investment from both sides and already charging towards middle. MSL, are you going straight towards short? He is. Aggressive warping from JW, they can catch him.
They're in trouble.
Crims needs to save the day. Brolin all the way from the other side of A is putting in some supportive fire. And just as the dust settles, as we stop for a moment in the chaos in middle, it will be a 3 versus 3.
Wow, a lot of chaos indeed. A boost up towards window potentially. Time will tell. Cajun just checking out towards the short position. That bench does allow you to look up towards aggressing CTs, but Crims, the master of connector, absolutely destroyed by the flashbang. That was from Kiabi. That was from the Palace position.
Wait, what?
Can we get that, Chad? Can we have a look at it? Did you see how flashed he was? And he had his back turned. He was flashed from Palace.
Right.
We need that flash. It's some sort of god tier magic going on here. I don't know how he's done that.
I'm investigating.
Because he was in the connector, right? So how does it land from Palace in front of his face? What did he do?
Well, we'll take a look when this round concludes.
Because you can see it was designed just before they peak. It couldn't have been a stronger flash. They haven't won the round yet, but my God, that was impressive. We've got Prolam with a smoke incendiary, Krieg set up towards A. Golden with the smoke and AK-47, 2 very strong weapons here. It's going to be the A finish though. Golden, pretty far away from the action, but Brolan, he might be able to hold himself.
He's done it before. He did it the last round. He was tested on A, and this time he just always seems to have that timing right. Warning shot, and the smoke deployed. Is he going to play around? That does manage to get his utility out of his hands, and with 15 seconds left, it means Tribox is no longer an option. Looking to get it down.
Oh, they heard him.
Oh, they know where he is. Still has that smoke bomb planted.
No,
Safely!
it's enough.
He's done it! No, wait, there's time! There is time, I swear! He's planting...
What
did Kirby just do?
Golden
were both
died
spawned.
in the fray.
He was coming through.
All
Chad,
right,
what was the
here's
flash?
this flash, because this is the MVP of the round. Here's QB up in this position, guys, and the flash goes towards connector. So I haven't seen it myself. We're going to let this play out for a second here. I'm hoping it comes on in before we get into the next round.
Yeah, no worries, no stress.
Let's keep it on.
Come on, Kirby, I believe in you. You got a flashbang for me?
Here it comes. Just a standard. Oh, nothing. Simple as that.
Just chucks it in there, lands in front of him. So he just got to get the angle in. I thought it was going to something crazy going on, but just threw it in, landed it right in his nose, and at that point down he goes.
Yeah, simple as that.
Very powerful though, very effective. JW will be opening things up. Crim chimes in as well. Fnatic looking to extend their lead here as they get those opening 2 kills. The bomb goes down in an awkward spot right beneath that window. And JW, full control of middle now. No orbs to challenge him, but there are a couple of Kriegs. Crim's still towards the connected position. Barrel, oh, perfectly positioned from J-Dubs. Nothing can be done about that. They boosted, they would find him. But for now, comfortable as you like.
Flush has got that bomb on lock if they do take a fight towards CPL. Crim's... This is the only way Cajun B picks this bomb up safely. The only way. And yet he chooses to investigate even further towards connector. Crims. Oh, now the contact happens, but they do convert it eventually. Teamwork, making that dream a reality. A chance perhaps for Kirby, but...
Surrounded, look at him. So much to deal with.
He does manage to eliminate window. That's actually a big step in the right direction, but still no bomb for him. And with 25 seconds left, he's not going to be able to count on any picks from MSL. Really profit from any. Look at Fnatic. They're being rude. Just playing with their food. Batting the ball of yarn around middle.
Is MSL just saving over the apartments right now? He's doing literally nothing to help out Kirby, who was stuck fighting what felt like a million different angles.
I guess so. I guess he wants the wants to keep his stats. It's joking, of course, because of the current scoreline. 3-12. MSL has been quite quiet on this first half. So last round of the first half of our final map, of our final game of the day.
Let's see if MSL drops that across to anybody, right? Because he
He's
only
just
has...
like, lads, I'm not feeling it.
Well, the question is, like, when we've had in-game leaders like Zeus in the past,
Yes.
you know, we're always quite
Good
critical
point.
of those
This would be a
scenarios.
prime type. You're not having a good game yourself. You've got your star players, and they're using Mac 10s and
UMPs.
and you're having a really poor game. I would say that's not selfless enough. It's almost selfish, perhaps.
Yeah, if you have a look at the scores, you know, we've got Gate and AZ with 6 kills,
I don't care about my
respectively.
individual score. I want the team to win. If I know I'm not performing on the in-game leader,
Yeah.
give it to one of my boys I signed for the fragging abilities.
Maybe he'll prove us wrong right now and get 4 big frags,
Yeah, that's
because
normally
AZ's
what
going to
happens.
take away the 5th.
That was a huge drive-by from AZ. He's been hitting them all day. 2 of them jumping through the smoke. That seems a little cavalier.
Yeah.
Has been punished. In fact, that was the express delivery advantage in the final round of the half. JW is going to continue to twist the knife, and now just an SMG on Cajun B and the Galil for Kirby.
They've heard him as well, so Kirby's dead and this round's done.
Well, it's the end of the half here, Chad, as well. That is going to be the defuse. A pretty underwhelming finish there from North. They do manage to get 5 rounds in total. I love this for JW. Yeah, just do it. Do it. Just give them everything. Give them hell.
He wants to get under their skin. It was a great question you asked, Chad. You did. You asked about it. Will the Fnatic boys get under their skin, and how will you tilt them yourself? Well, they're not going to be tilted just yet. They're looking positive, and we've got another half to play when we get back.
Gym looking like a running back. How you know the flow got him coming back? Who I was in the past, I'm unattached. Only focus in this moment is bringing the summer back. Oh, respect my grind, elevate souls, and I spread good vibes. Young divine, you know I gotta shine. Raise your hands for a good time. Aye.
Live until the morning, sleep until the noon. You said that you wanted, so I got it for you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move.
3, 2,
Bringing
1,
summer to
drop.
you.
Oh, ready, let's go. 'Cause you know how we roll. Let's take it round the world and back again. Ready, let's go. 'Cause you know, like I know, we'll take it round and round. Yo, hold up, let me switch my flow up. Back in high school, they were telling me I'll blow up. Doing talent shows and man, everyone will show up. Got in an accident and still made it for them to go nuts. You know what? I'm so what? I'm so That means I can't describe the way I vibe, the way I slide in with the rhymes that make the dimes all close their eyes and fantasize. Young divine calling their phone number. No, you know I love it. And you know me, I can't sleep without blazing beats on stages for their ones gracefully. And I got a smile that they hate to see. Young black successful, though life gets stressful. Though life gets stressful, go and vibe out with whoever you next to.
Live until the morning, sleep until the noon.
Yeah.
You said that you wanted, so I got it for
Got
you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move.
3, 2,
Bringing
1,
summer to
drop.
you.
Oh, ready, let's go. 'Cause you know how we roll. Let's take it round the world and back again. Ready, let's go. 'Cause you know, like I know, we'll take it round and round again.
boys are hanging out and ready to close out Mirage. It looked fantastic for them to pick up the first, and now we find ourselves in the third. Fnatic do look to be picking themselves up a fair few rounds on the road to recovery. Overpass was demoralizing for the Swedes. Myself, Sponge, and Henry G with you, burning the midnight oil, burning the morning oil. Good morning, I guess.
Yeah, we're brewing the coffee at this point.
At this point, it's getting there.
And to be fair, remember that please at home as well. Playing a high-level Counter-Strike game at 2 in the morning, it's a very tall order. Make sure you're looking out for the boys out there. Tweet them your appreciation, how much you enjoyed this game. It's been an excellent series so far. And right now, Fnatic up 10-5 is going to that second half. You can see that the clear favourites brought to you by GG.bet. Smokes in towards steps and jungle. KGB to defend. And a full commitment from Fnatic momentarily. Double nade towards spawn, Chad. What do you reckon?
It's the classic. Is KG going to be ready for it? He's seen some things in his time, but
he's seen a lot. There they are.
A lot.
That's a big amount of damage to 4 HP. He's got the kit and the smoke as well. I don't think he'll be getting the big defuse coming in on that HP and MSL. That's a big miss. 3 and 12 at this point. The kit is there. Cajun knows he needs his teammates to protect him at this point. He's the VIP.
They can't swing though. There's no flash to go off of here. The CTs have the advantage.
They know it. 2 of them are. Haven't spotted the third, and that's a great connection from Golden. He's doing it all. Not quite going to be Engaged arriving in the server. Kirby closing in. AZ's already found one, and now all onto Flusher. Time is in favor of him. They knows there's only...
They got the kit.
5 seconds for that defuse on the kit of Gade. Still running the clock down. He does find one. Knows where AZ is, and still no tickling on the bomb. But I think they just about get across the line.
Just.
It was looking a little bit sketchy past Gamble there, Alex.
But across the line nonetheless.
We do get ourselves in round number 2. It was kind of odd there, wasn't it? The fact he took so much damage there, Cajun B. I like the fact he goes all the way back, though. A lot of players be tempted to be combative and try and stay and get that one tap of the USP. He saw the bigger picture, waited for his teammates to come through, comes down to the wire, but still, we got the round.
Once again, Fnatic plant. Then they force, all right? I really want to reinforce this little home. T side, they plant, they force. They don't plant, they save.
It's a rule.
2 SGs out, a scout, and some deagles.
Oh, now this is an unpredictable angle, but perhaps after the missed shots, JW would have worked it out. They do choose to reposition. There's 2 around that smoke, and the smoke is going to aid them in their escape. AZ elevating himself for a moment, but on that bench is the word I'm looking for.
Wouldn't have as well.
Very popular clothing brand. Henry wore a lot of bench back in the day.
I actually did.
I knew you would have.
It was... in hindsight, I hate myself for it, but they were terrible.
Yeah, he was wearing his big bench tee and a Kangol.
Dude, I had so much bench stuff. It was unbelievable.
God,
Are they still going?
I don't know. I forgot that brand existed.
I was a big ambassador for them.
I was more of an Airwalks guy.
Me too. I was that too. I was bench up top and airwalk down below. It was a whole thing.
Coq Sportif trackies.
No, not quite that. I had the big... let's get into the round.
Yeah.
We're getting carried away.
We are. That's what happens when it gets late, but the Counter-Strike continues, and these players are putting all into it. Brolin back-turned as he was focusing his attention towards jungle, but their attention is really going towards B and Gade. He's up against Deagle. He's got a good shot for some multi-kill here, but that's just not quite enough. Now the afterplant will favor Fnatic.
Kirby, though, coming in from short. No utility to speak of, or kids, and a dink towards KRB. That's a scout tag. I take it back, but that's even better. Krieg headshot comes through. A chance to win the round, but it is diminishing by the second here.
If it was me, I'd just try and go for the exits here and make sure the T's can't leave the round with anything other than the round on the scoreboard, but they're going for it.
It's going to be some retake at this stage, and they're actually doing good. Someone needs to start diffusing now. It's
there
done
it
already.
is.
It's done already. Good job. No way, boys.
Wait, he's not hitting him. Molly missed.
Oh, the spread, it was just a little too slow. I can't believe that. AZ probably can't believe his luck either.
Did the Flames go?
Around him in a perfect AZ-shaped hole.
That's insane. It looked like it was the perfect counter. It was just, okay, he's throwing that. Don't hype it up too much.
Yeah.
The Flames just don't go anywhere near him.
Wow, all right. Well, I might bring that one up.
Do you want to bring it up and just have a look at it as like painted around him almost to the pixel? It was looking like a dead-on Molotov to me.
That was funky. It did burn him in the end. I mean, he finished the defuse with 10 HP, but yeah, interesting spread. Perhaps just a little off.
The Molotov didn't bounce off of the box. It just hit the box and immediately exploded. So I would have to actually get in-game to the POV to see where it landed, but it didn't spread as I think Flusher was expecting.
3v3 after the initial exchange in middle. You can see the corpses littering the center of the map. What's Brolan up to? Bit of a lone wolf mission into Gade, and the FAMAS beats him out. He didn't even really, I was going to say do too much damage. Actually, as I take a further look, a further inspection, it does seem that Gade and Cajun B have lost a lot of their health.
Crims to plant. But still things looking good for Fnatic here.
Look at all these nades on JW.
Yeah,
Why is he not using them?
Well, he wants to wait until the perfect opportunity. Look at this chat. He's just getting the most for his bang for his buck, as it were. Flashbang in there as well. Ooh. Scout shot. Would have loved that one to connect. Still the 2 versus 3. And it looks like this is going to be enough. It is Fnatic picking up the round. Gabe's had enough of it. It's going to be 6 HP. He's off. That was pretty well done for Fnatic. And he holds onto the utility, drops the Molotov towards the kitchen. There's smoke in the window. Allows them to isolate the apartment position and hit all of their shots. Lovely work with the scout as well, I have to say.
North, well, even though they did survive in the previous only just, this time they will be on the receiving end of a Fnatic force buy. Now they don't really have the funds to be considering a buy or the force buy battle back. Gade looking for somebody to drop this to if the call comes on through. He's a good soldier. He's being listening to his captain, his leader. We'll drop a scout across to that of AZ, and they will be going for a force buy of their own. So AZ just gone Kevlar. He's got some smokes. We have 4 smokes on the board right here. 5 now that MSL's just bought on into 1. This buy isn't terrible for North, all things considered. It's quite deadly if they are able to get some tags with these scouts, and if they can delay the clock and run it down, the smokes will even come into play then. There is even a defuse kit left over from Gade.
JW took the duel versus the scout willingly. Both of them connecting their bullets. However, the more expensive gun, dispatching of its opponent a little quicker. Cajun going to be burned out of position, but just puts a bullet in the skull of Golden. 4v4. Does inflict good damage through the smoke. Crims will find him. Nice work. Teamwork there onto the A site. Opened up now. There is a bit of a push up middle, but look at JW's positioning. This rascal is about to try and stab Kirby.
Yeah, he's going for the knife, isn't he? Kirby's not going to check it. Oh, okay.
He does?
Like that. JW was looking to be a little bit more dastardly as usual, but he gets a taste of his own medicine, a little bit bitter. And we'll see the bomb get planted. Fnatic still win the round, just to note that. It's up to Kiabi, though, to make it as expensive as possible. He probably gets his kill, to be honest with you. Not quite going to connect it. Crims will be down to 29, but still finds the frag. 12-7, Fnatic in the driving seat here on the T side. Occasion B, nice shot there. Little boy still got it. Kiabi, preemptive shot towards the corner as well. He did check his angles as Crims checks in with 21 kills at the very top for Fnatic.
Check Flush's ADR there.
Yeah.
111. And he only has 13 kills.
Can we get a utility damage check on Flusha? He typically is quite the mastermind of that. 444?
Sorry, what?
Goodness gracious me. He does it so
While we're here,
consistently.
should we add utility damage into that graphic, do you think, with his time?
Let me get my people on it.
I think it's time.
I'll have some conversations.
Like it's such a relevant talking point in today's game. I feel like it's from next week on, perhaps we should have it there.
That would be awesome to be
I'll talk to my people.
I know you're the man to sort it out. Let's see if we can make it happen.
Vlad is going to hate all this extra work we're giving him.
Can I ask a newbie question?
Yeah.
If it's in the game, does that mean it's in the API?
Yes, it's accessible information.
It is.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
But there's certain things like flash assists that are in the game that are not accurate as to say what HLTV.org would use to establish flash assists.
I just utility damage just to give us some broad strokes of who's playing the well on this side of the map, on the CT side. You know, that's just information that's not really reflected on the GUI itself.
Okay.
JW.
Bang on.
Wow.
That was a 180.
What?
Sorry, what?
Was that
He was low HP.
Oh yeah, I mean, it just melted him. And there's another one, this time with full HP. Brolin's like, stop it, you! And actually, perhaps, that team kill could be haunting Brolin, because now, another kill for North on the way in. Fnatic, they are looking poised to collect this series here on Mirage, because that's going to be 14, just saving the remaining rifles, because coming into the next, defending 15 for Fnatic, it will be a measly buy for the rest of them.
Yeah, this is a rough end to find yourself right now if you are North. Not even getting a chance to contest the round, really. Lose the opening pick, and then the rest of the dominoes seem to fall into place after that. Now, North will be getting the max loss bonus, I believe, in the next round. So they have enough to get some Famises in play.
The time is running out here, Chad. You have to say.
They have to buy. I think. I don't know if you'd want to concede
with
15.
With the two rifles, yeah, I agree. You have to buy. Like, there's no two ways around.
It's only 2,900. So I thought it was 34. It is only 29.
Okay, the thing we look at, I wanted to say this yesterday. You have maybe speak to Vlad as well. It is always one ahead than it actually is.
Yeah, I think it's because we're currently in this round. So it is if Fnatic lose the round, they will get 1,400. If North win the if North lose the round, they will get 3,400.
So okay, so we're always having to think ahead one. Either way,
a loss bonus.
If I was reading this correctly.
This is the US Air Force tactical timeout, and you can sense a tone shift. The music has come through. It's the third and final map. Fnatic looking to close things out, and the scenes from the North camp don't look too great. No one chatting too much there, trying to keep their head in the game, keep their heads up outside of the server.
They've got their mental coach behind them, Henry.
Well, we'll have to see what he can really offer at this stage. It's going to be a very tough battle to get back from a 14-7 deficit. A execution for Fnatic, staying together. They have one player going towards underpass, that's JW. Active towards the A ramp, Cajun B. He'll be there with that UMP, joined by MSL. Are they going to be flashed through? It could be too late. Deployment now from Fnatic, and the incendiary has to be thrown. Breaks we put on for now, but this means the CTs are dumping all of the utility for no real frags found.
Yeah, I do like that he smoked on top of it, though, because that is a whole lot more effective at making sure that they can't go on their go. Instead, a split. Two members lingering towards A, and they might scrap the initial plan and go for a connector and ramp late push. Flashing it up, and a flash from the CTs as well. They're trading utility. Cajun B and MSL holding with very limited weaponry up against these AKs, but they still stand their ground. They will not surrender. They will not bow out of this ramp fight. This is what we were talking about. This is the adjustment from Fnatic. Three members going to be walking their way up middle once JW's called it clear, and of course focusing his attention on window.
That A-ramp fight. Even though they're stalled out, the gap is open for this rotation through connector.
That's the second one, but oh, that's so ballsy from Cajun. He's not expecting a second one, and now with his back turned, Flusher wants a stab.
That's what you get.
Yes,
what you get.
You thief, Brolin. You thief. 3v2, though. This round is by no means a guarantee for Fnatic. With 17 seconds left, the bomb needs to be planted by Fluid. They both won it.
Okay, if they lose this round with two knife potential attempts coming in here, that would be hilarious. But I feel like they're fine. Gade has got a lot on his plate at this point. With the smoke down, does increase his chances, I have to say. They can't just Molotov the bomb now. The crossfire set up. He'll have to touch the bomb, and JW gets the knife out again.
He really wants the knife, man.
I don't love it.
This could be...
The smoke goes down before he can fully defuse, to be honest. I think Crims holds his nerve. Oh, no.
They've lost it.
They've given it up.
They've lost it with the knife attempts.
3 knife attempts in one round.
I would be like shouting and screaming, but I'm actually just a little embarrassed. That's a tough one.
Like, I understand what they're doing. They're styling on him, trying to dunk on him. Like, it's cool. And that's, to be fair, towards the end of that play, it's fine trying to knife the diffuser in the smoke. But a spam there, Chad, when you know exactly the bomb's down, you got the lineup at the bomb side as well. You could have just spammed out the AK.
He also had a HE, a flashbang, and a Molotov, Henry.
And anything would have done, apart from 3 knife attempts in the round. I hope they still win the game and it doesn't come to haunt them, because that would be a really gutting way to lose it.
Oh, definitely. But it was
a lesson learned.
A lesson learned, perhaps.
We all learned something here today.
Like, the last one, I can forgive. The other two, I would say, just focus on. This is a massive deal, this tournament. Let's make sure we close these games out.
It's the only tournament, really, at the moment that these guys are competing in. So, look, I love fun as much as the next guy.
Do you?
Nah.
Not really. I was going to say, that's a bold statement.
That's a lie.
That's a straight up lie.
Oh dear. Okay, Fnatic, again, opening pick, 4v5 situation. Lots of time on the clock, utility aplenty, weaponry looking hot to trot. Now, all it comes down to is finding where they want to attack, regrouping as a squad, trading out efficiently. It's simple as that. It all sounds easy.
Is that... Ooh, that's a very nice one for the battle from Connector. Add that one to your playbook. Oh, good angle from Kirby, but he's unable to punish, and the pre-fire comes in. Kirby still managed to take one down. That's not too shabby. But unfortunately for North, oh, it's happening.
Do it again.
He gets what
Yes.
he wanted. He gets what he
Now
wanted
we're
this
talking.
time.
That one's safe.
We'll take
That
that.
a
one's
safe
safe.
one.
That's safe. Graham Pitt's giving thumbs up, and he's on the
I
other
think
team.
he's giving a massive thumbs down to that, to be honest. He's sat behind them, probably falling out of his chair at this point. He's not happy about that at all, Chad.
No, but Flusher is.
Big double thumbs down. Yeah, I'm not sure the drama is really required here. North are going to need 7 rounds in a row after 3 knife attempts in the round previous, and I finished and the round just gone.
You like that one, though.
That
You
we
like
did,
that
we did
one.
enjoy that. Mental coach now, his head is just like, boys, I don't even know what to do with this one. It's all gone wrong. It's fallen apart. What can we say?
Well, no one's saying anything at the moment,
I don't
really.
like... No, Kiabi's saying a little bit.
The last 6 months against top 5 teams on LAN, Fnatic have won 15 of 38 of their matches. So it's a nice broad stroke there, but yes, against top 5
It
teams.
still stands.
It's correct.
It is correct. We can't refute that.
I was like, you know what? From now on, I'm going to read them before I say them out loud.
Yeah.
I was just kind of like, oh, this is gonna be a nice little conversation to get us
This will get us going.
lubricated.
Right. AK-47s and the Krieg up against
Another opening.
Deagles and Flusher opening things up towards the A site. MSL can't believe it. And now Molotov towards Shadow. In terms of the A setup, we have 2 players in connector. That's going to be Cajun and Kiabi.
Well, they've gone B. Look, the bomb's just dipped on back towards B apartments right now, and B's completely empty. North, after losing that opening
Should
kill,
be done.
they've had to go and try and take map control elsewhere. Kyobi's going to push through middle with the aid of AZ's flash, but yeah, like I said, B's open right now. They can set up a post plant.
Yeah, they are going to go for it.
Player towards short, though, right?
Oh!
Well, there was one. He was called AZ, and he's been put to bed. It's quite
in.
late. It is 20 past 2 in the morning, probably
Don't
past
peek me.
bedtime.
Oh, you can see his shoulder, and he can do some good
Always lost his
damage.
teammate there as well.
Oh, it's getting awkward, but Gade out the window. That's promising. Does get tagged on the cross. Crim's very aggressive. He's on top of the van, from my perspective, on top of the barrel, excuse me, which does present him quite nicely to Kirby on the retake. Now numbers favoring North, and Golden getting a bit hot under the collar. Has to be clean on the first. He is. One deagle bullet from Gade would do it. No, never mind, I tell a lie. He just went down to 1. A 1v1, Flusher panicking, and Kirby.
No kit.
No kit, no
No
time. And that will be Fnatic. They pick up the win in the end. 16-8, a full 3-map series, our hot match of the day. The Swedes will take.
It was a good game, a solid series as well. North don't win, of course, but they've got a valiant effort there, especially in the second map. It wasn't even their pick. They looked very strong. The first map as well, feels like a lifetime ago, Chad. Enjoyed it, and we'll be going to a break and analyze this one very, very shortly indeed. Don't go anywhere.